This is what you would see if it were credit card processing, transactions that are ready and available for you to go ahead and close it out and get paid for. So you can manually close the batch at any time by clicking Close Batch. Queue transactions are transactions which are authorizations only. So would be where you would be able to capture them, and you notice there's a little button up here once you check them off to go ahead and capture. And then we're going to go back to the batch manager itself. Unfortunately, I don't have any transactions here for you to see, but it would show you all of the transactions that were available. You can also go to batch history, and you can look at the current or previous closed or show all of your previous batches. You have batch summary, which gives you just basic information in regards to your current batch. There are also some options here as well, where you can print or email the details that are listed on this page, or you can export it. There is one other handy little feature that I want to show you, and this is Upload Manager. So say if you were using a system that acquired all of the information, you could use the Upload Manager in order to upload a batch. It is highly not recommended unless you are in a PCI secure environment and have the certification to facilitate that, to ensure that no credit cards are breached during that process. But there you have it, a quick overview of the system and everything that goes along. I do want to show you one other really cool feature that I kind of alluded to earlier, and that's invoices. And invoices, and it just... And you can see here under the invoices that this one has already been viewed. I did send this out earlier and view it. But invoices are great if you're not collecting payment directly and you're actually billing it out to your cardholder or your client. So all of the same information is here. I'm going to go ahead and select the demo client that I have. I'm going to say that the shipping is the same as the billing, and you notice it pre-fills everything here. I can go ahead and add an invoice number, PO number, which I'm just going to duplicate. I can set the terms to be anything that I want. Let's say they have 10 days to pay. I don't necessarily need to worry about a due date, but you can put a due date in here if you so choose, if you don't have any specific terms set. Here's where you would go ahead and add your products and line items, just as we did before in the new order. The only difference between the order screen and this screen is you're not going to be collecting payment. This will actually send an email to your client, and they will be able to go through the payment form and make a payment itself. So notice that this note will be visible in the client email as well as the client customer page. So you can say anything you like here. You can say thank you, and they will see this as well. This tells all the information that's totaled from up above. I'm going to go ahead and uncheck tax because this one doesn't have tax. I guess it's not available because I have it defaulted in the system. There we go. Now their taxes there. Footer, this is just information that you can again include on the invoice itself, and then you click create and it generates the invoice and sends it to your client. Now say they call you and they want to pay it over the phone, well you can just come back to the invoice and pay. You can denote it as you took a credit card on a different device or a different processor, you took an external check, or cash. And that would enable you to take the payment itself. But otherwise, your cardholder can just come in and take the payment. To take a look and see what it looks like, let's go ahead and see. So this will be what your client will see. They can also download it as a handy little PDF. All right, but the invoice is just saved right now. It has not been sent. So in order to send the email, you do have to go down to the bottom and click send. I'm going to finalize it and mark it as sent, and now it is sent. So let's go back over to invoices real quick. All right, so you see this one was viewed and this one was sent. So the moment they open the invoice and view it, you will be able to see that here. The moment it is paid by them, you will be able to see that here. So it is a handy tool that you can use. Oh, well, they viewed it, but they haven't paid it yet. Maybe I need to call them. So again, this system is very, very intuitive. It has a lot of features and functions that basically any merchant would be able to appreciate. And I really do hope that you enjoyed this demo today, and we look forward to doing business with you.